Waffles.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to another session of Coffee and Conversation. We have the man, low key, the myth, future teacher, future person that's going to Japan, and the man that's all about anime and the VTuber. That one Waffle man.
Oh,
You
hello.
know, I know you as anime Waffle. So
Yeah.
tell us the reason for the name change and a bit about yourself, man.
Uh, so the reason why I went with why I just cut it down to waffles was just because I I always because when it kind of comes to creating content, I always kind of stuck myself in the same little bubble where it was like, oh, I'm the anime waffle, so I should just talk about anime or discuss anime. That should kind of be like the only content. So I was just kind of like, I mean, granted, I don't even talk much about anime enough as is, nor do I really get much time to watch it as much as I used to, anyway. So I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna just cut it down to waffles. Just keep it good there.
Wait, that's very, very fair. No joke. That's legit
Yeah.
there and everything else. Here's the thing. What kind of content do you do now since you upon the name change? Did your content change or anything like
Nothing right
that?
now.
Nothing, right?
I, no, I'm kind of like right now. Currently, I am in a bit of a financial issue, so I've kind of just been working a whole bunch more, and because my job's very physical, which
Yeah,
you know who I work for,
yeah.
and just I'm just kind of tired, or just my oh smoky, or just my mood just does not let me.
Uh, do do you plan to come back once everything's situated and everything?
Yeah. It's very hard for me to push myself. I because I mean I've always been like this, where it's kind of hard for me to, I guess, commit kind of to something like this, especially because I used to create content under a different name, and I did that for like 7, 8 years, and I didn't see much growth at the time, and I just kind of got disillusioned with it all, and I was just kind of tired of it all. And I'm like, I might as well focus on something that is actually gonna get me fucking money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah,
I can understand that 100%. You're
yeah,
very adamant when it comes to the gun law,
yes,
especially the Kyle issue, the case, everything else.
yeah, I follow that pretty vehemently.
Yeah, and in your opinion, did you think that was self defense?
Oh, 100%. A
Okay,
hundred, I, 100%. I thought that was self defense.
okay,
If you have an angry mob running after you, if like if you have an angry mob running after you, they're looking to do some harm. Like, let's keep it real here.
yeah,
If you got an entire mob after your ass, you're gonna use a gun. And he did everything by the book, by the law. He had duty to retreat. He tried retreating, but once his retreat got cut off, he had to do what he had to do. Uh, plus, this is where a little bit of my bias will come in.
okay.
Like from the law aspect, he did everything correctly, everything he needed to do. It sucked that it happened, but it happened. But I don't feel the least bit bad about who it happened to, because all three of them were felons, and one of them was a convicted child predator. One of them was a, a felon domestic abuser, and the other was a career criminal who had a felony, who has felonies, which means he is legally not allowed to buy any firearms, period. And yet he had a gun on him, and he's the one that actually crossed state lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm not gonna cry over the corpse of a fucking pedophile and a woman beater.
do you feel like that taking place impacted the gun law?
Uh, it's a good question. Um, I mean, yes and no. I mean, anything shooting related is gonna have some sort of impact. Whether because it's always a bickering fest against, from both sides,
Mm-hmm.
and ain't nothing ever gonna get fucking done. But it's like because if you actually look at gun laws, if you actually look at states and cities with really strict gun laws, you'll notice something in common is that they have tantamount of just large amounts of violent crime. I mean, look at New York, LA, most of California, to be quite honest, Chicago. All of these places have strict gun laws, and and yet criminals always somehow get their hands on guns. It's almost like they're doing it illegally or something.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like, and just no politicians on either side is wanting to do anything about it, because you got the left side, they're always like, oh, it's always the gun, it's not the person. It's like, no, it's the fucking person. It's like, do we ban cars when somebody hits and kills somebody with a
Yeah.
car? No. Like, and like the kicker is everybody wants to blame like ARs and everything, when the like if the death rate was as high as they say it is, why aren't we going after handguns?
That
Because handguns are used more in shootings. Like, put this into perspective. The deadliest school shooting that the U.S. has ever seen. Can't quite remember what the name is off the top of my head,
Caliban.
but no, not Columbine. That one's the most infamous. Which, ironically, fun side note. During Columbine, that's when we had, because the U.S. actually did have a ban on ARs, and during that period, because that was a 10-year period. But during that 10-year period, Columbine happened.
Yeah.
It's like, guess what? It's like, yeah, you can ban your way to safety if you want, but the reality of the situation is that's not how that's gonna fucking happen. Look at countries that have banned guns, like, it have tantamounts of crime. Like the UK or Australia. They might not have much gun crime, but they sure shit have a bunch of knife crime, or the rare occasional acid attack. But like because I know we were supposed to kind of do this last week, but I was kind of like shying away from it because of the shooting that took place, which that's fucking hard.
Yeah. What's your take on it? How about let's go with that?
I I I mean, if you decide to shoot up a school, you're a fucking piece of shit. I don't care. I don't care what you identify as. I don't care who you are. If you look at a kid, and if you look at a fucking 8-year-old and just sit there and go, oh yeah, I can pull the trigger on him. No, like, you deserve to get vented and put 6 feet underground. Simple as that. And then you got the fucking losers everywhere trying to say that the trans person was a victim. It's like, no, they weren't a fucking victim. it's it's like no, they got fucking vented real quick, and I'm glad for it. The world's a better place without them.
It's
But
that's my thing. Like, where are we gonna draw the line? You know what I mean? Like, I'm with you. Like, when are we gonna draw the line?
yeah,
Like, we're killing kids now, bro. Come on, man. Really?
hell, we've been killing kids. You
Yeah, well,
kidding
I
me?
mean, yeah, but the it's like media. That's
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah. Let's just well, one word, media.
but the thing is that because it's ironic, right? With this whole situation, because this person laid out their entire manifesto and their grand scheme of things, and they were targeting another school, but they didn't go after that school because there was too much security. So they went after the school that had the least amount of security. And on
That's
top of that, pretty much is most, if not all, of the guns were purchased legally. There was no, red flag or anything going on. Like all of these gun laws that, all these politicians try to put into place, they don't work. They don't. Like, period. And I hate the fact that they don't work because, because the US has just such a big criminal element to it. And and we don't acknowledge that. We don't acknowledge the fact that there's such a large criminal element here, and it's kind of an annoying pain in the ass because the more we ignore it, the more shit like this is going to happen. But and I still get pissed at the media because it's like, okay, yeah, well, this school shooting happened, that was horrendous, but what about the other fucking people that got shot in the hood or anything? And it's like, well, where's their justice? Where's their media attention? But I don't think the left, especially the left, won't fucking do it because a lot of this shit takes place in their cities.
it's like they try to cover it up, or like you said,
Yeah,
make it about something else.
yeah. It's like put on tinfoil hat time. But yeah, it's it's overly stupid and like I hate it. Like, don't get like I love my Second Amendment rights. I carry a gun every single day, every time I leave the house. But I hate the fact that I have to because none of our politicians are doing jack shit on either side.
I actually understand
Like like just because it's like these soft on crime laws and just all this shit, it don't work.
Mhm.
You're not going to arrest some hardened criminal, throw him in jail, and then release him 24 hours later. Be like, no, they're not going to do it again. Like it's why it's so like I don't know if you've noticed, but like there's actually been a large amount or a considerable size of people that have left California because it's an unsafe state to live in.
Uh,
I mean, just yesterday, I think it was either yesterday or this morning that the CEO of Cash App was fucking stabbed and killed in San Francisco.
are you serious?
I'm dead serious, dude. And it's like really? You kidding me with this?
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's goofy stuff, man.
People are not no more. Wow.
Yeah.
Did they say why he got stabbed?
No, I hadn't seen necessarily why he was stabbed. It was just he
Hmm.
was stabbed and killed. I mean, he could have played fuck around and found out for all I know.
No, yeah, yeah, but I don't. I highly doubt it's that.
But
Like, I would
but
rather
guess
know
what? But guess what? Are we gonna ban knives? No, no, the fuck we're not. That dude a while back that took his fucking car and just ran down an entire parade of people. Or did we ban cars after that? No. Eh, like this is the weird thing that
Wow.
oh what?
We got a bad knives? No.
No. No, the fuck we did not. But it's because it's baffling to me because people think like banning your way to safety is applicable. Yeah, in some countries it works, yeah. But do you know why it works in some countries and not here?
They don't have a black market.
Well, no, because there's in a lot of these other countries there's less crime. Like because people always like to bring up like, oh, like Norway or Sweden or like a couple of those other European countries,
Yeah,
the Viking areas, like they have pretty strict gun laws, but they don't have any gun crime, or very very little, like once in a blue moon. But do you know why?
why is that?
Because they don't have much crime. Like because people aren't struggling. Like struggle, like struggling creates criminals in a sense.
What makes you feel that way? I mean, granted, there is that saying of when you got nothing to lose,
Yeah,
it's whatever.
yeah, yeah. When you give somebody nothing left to lose, that's when they become the most dangerous.
I agree. Yeah,
Like because at that point they become unpredictable,
very much so.
and that's where the Second Amendment comes in.
But
And what?
let me ask you this, because I know when it comes like the gun laws, you're on neither side or anything like that. You just
I'm pro. I'm pro 2A, like pro 2A all the way.
yeah, okay. No, I mean like Democrat.
But I I'm centrist, but I lean a little bit towards the right. But I'm like one of the rare few, like I'm pro 2A, but I don't ever blame anyone that dislikes guns. I don't blame them. I get where they're coming from, but
That's
like
fair.
there comes a point where you gotta kind of look at reality. Like just because you live in a safe area doesn't mean that everybody lives in a safe area. Like I live in a safe area. Like there's like the worst we get here in my area are drunks. That's about it.
Hmm.
But my experience where I live, doesn't equate to like downtown Detroit or something,
Yeah,
or like people that live in there or live in low income, neighborhoods,
very much.
or or the hoods.
So here's my question for you then. What kind of law do you feel like should be implemented to where you think anyway it would benefit both parties?
God.
Even if you don't think both sides would be okay with it, just what do you feel?
No, I know both sides wouldn't be okay with it. Like we need to have stronger penalties and stronger convictions towards criminals. Like I all right, this is going to be base moment with Waffle. We need to get rid of life sentences, and it's just straight execution. Like cuz
Wait. You
early
mean when it comes to gun laws or just in general?
just crimes in general. Like if you get arrested for shooting people, like a lot of shooters do,
Hmm.
I don't want my taxpayer money going towards three hots and a cot for them. Like soon as they're convicted, take them to a fucking soundproof room, take out a Glock 19, put one round in it, put one through them, clean up the body afterwards.
That that
Done deal.
that's very basic.
You can get rid of 50 people for $10 right there, or however fucking much ammo is at the time, I guess. Um, but no, because just sentencing on crimes, they're so relaxed, and that's an issue
I've
because there's no punishment. It's you sit in a cell with three hots and a cot. Maybe you act up a little bit and then you get thrown in solitary and then you just kind of fucking go insane for a little bit.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. You just like
Yeah,
look at life for a life,
yeah,
which I understand that because I mean you got to be in a whole night. Mind you, I'm not including self defense. I'm just saying in
yeah.
general, like just pure.
Like as long as it was reasonable self defense,
Yeah, that's different.
because yeah, because I like because I've seen reasonable self defense and I've seen unreasonable self defense,
Yeah.
which with a lot of these police, sometimes it's warranted because somebody wants to be a dumb fuck and play fuck around and find out.
Hmm.
And then there's other times where just a cop has an itchy trigger finger and is a piece of shit.
Like that one case, I'm trying to think of it. I might be wrong on the whole storytelling of it. The one girl who got kidnapped and stayed in a dude house, I think it was a rapist. Like she actually ended up having to kill him to get out. But I think before she left, she burnt the whole house down too.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, well, I'm fine with her doing what she needed to do to get out. Okay,
yeah,
but you burnt the whole house down. Like it could have been a kid in there.
yeah,
That's like my issue. That was like my issue with it.
yeah.
Like so,
Like you already killed the guy. It's just go run.
yeah, exactly.
God, honestly, that because that meant because I'm from the mythical lands of Ohio. Uh,
I'm
it kind
sorry.
of yeah, it's nice. It's just, there just ain't shit to do here except leave. But no, because that kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you ever heard of this guy. I think, oh God, what was his name? It's like Ario Castro.
I know who
Fuck.
you're talking about.
Yeah, he kidnapped, had like three kidnapped girls. Um, it's just a real fucking scumbag. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
And
you saying
down, but yeah,
scumbag.
down in Cleveland. Say what?
I say you saying scumbag. And this is like, yeah, most of them are really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair, yeah, most of them are fucking scumbags. But no, like, and like one of the girls managed to get out and was like able to get the cops and got him arrested. And the fucking kicker that pissed me off is that this dude held these girls for years, years, like nearly a decade. He held these girls, and dude gets sentenced and to like, oh god, a whole bunch of fucking years, like pretty much life. Oh, life sentence plus an additional 1,000 years. Just give him the death penalty. Fuck. But he did the job for us. But like he did this shit for 10 years, couldn't handle jail and fucking hung himself. Hey, dude.
Wow.
We might as well just fucking do it ourselves at this point. To be quite honest.
The way these terms going, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But people don't want to be that person.
No, no, Pete, no. It's kind of what I hate, that people they're like, oh, we don't want the death penalty. We need to be humane. No, fuck humane. Like we're so far past humanity or humane at this point. It's just like shut the fuck up.
My
Like
question.
you just got done calling somebody that you just got done calling somebody a slur on Twitter. Shut the fuck up. Get the
But
humane fucking bullshit out of here.
when you want to speak on that though, it's like, okay, where was their humanity when in
Exactly.
in the case that you just brought up, what was their humanity when they did that?
Exactly. Like no, give like because okay. Because here's my thing. All right, so they kind of keep the laws kind of how they are, maybe more permanent. I'm like trying to like formulate the sentence in my head here. Like just kind of boost up the punishments, I guess, the jail time for a lot of crimes.
Hey,
But like for the quote unquote life sentences, uh, let it be that life. Like that you remember what you're gonna lose. You lose your life
Yeah.
because the way I would like it is that if you get a life sentence, if it was like really fucking bad and really heinous and really fucked up, no, you go to the quiet room and you just hear one little pop. That's it. You get torched and thrown in the nearest septic tank. Done deal. But but I do think there is a point of redemption. I do think that people can be rehabilitated, though cases are probably far and few between.
Yeah.
You know, look at most democratic cities.
I mean,
Uh,
here's my thing though. They want to bring up redeemable. How do you how do you redeem yourself? Now, and I'm saying this to keep in mind, in addition to all the families you harmed and everything else, how can you make yourself redeem? I don't feel like a person like that should be redeemed.
oh, that's.
You see what I
I mean,
mean?
like if you kill somebody, no, it's eye for an eye at this point. You go to the quiet pop room,
And
like if you sexually assault somebody, you know, depending on how violent it was or something, you go to the quiet pop room. But if you get a life sentence with the possibility of parole, you get a 5 year stay, and in those 5 years, you get a degree in fucking something. It's something. So when you get released after that, if you make parole after that 5 year span, you become a productive member of society. But if you fuck up again, guess what? Quiet pop room time.
quiet pop. Man, I can't with that. Quiet pop
It's a
room
quiet
time.
room, and you just
Bruh. No windows. Just no windows, no nothing. That's just solitary confinement at that point, though, once you really think about
yeah, but you're only in there for like all of 2 minutes before you get a 9 mil ripped through your skull.
it. Yeah, but I'm and see, this is my thing. It's like
Yeah,
when I'm thinking more so on like the families and stuff like that. They want to
yeah,
speak
of
on
course.
redeemable, and all of that. Like, how you think the
I
families would be okay if they actually got parole after given a life sentence after committing a mass shooting?
well, I don't think you were kind of getting what I'm saying. Like, if you kill people, you don't get released. You get sentenced, and then you immediately go to a quiet pop room.
Oh, you mean for others? Okay, I'm with you now.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
for like other crimes and stuff.
okay.
Like, because I know there's a country in Africa. I think it was Nigeria or Uganda or something. But raping somebody is a death sentence, and I'm like, that's what we should do.
That's Nigerian. I think I read that.
Was it?
I think it's Nigerian. I think it is Nigerian.
Now, obviously, this all just kind of makes me based and red pilled and all that, but now I know I'm looking like a fucking lunatic right now and a madman, and I
You're
know I look like it, but I normally keep the thoughts on the inside, but like I just want people to be safe and happy. That's all I really want. And if you try to fuck up that status quo, there's no use for you.
I get where you're coming from. I
Oh,
get
yeah.
it. Hmm. It's
It's like
like
do I actually want people killed? No, not really, because that's not right.
no,
But if it gets the point across, you got to crack a few eggs here.
you got to make an example.
Oh, yeah,
No,
and
and
it's because it's you know it's very dictatorish It's very, very dictatorish.
A lot of people might actually say that.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
lot of. That's why I said, yeah, I know I look like a fucking lunatic and a madman.
But it's like you said also, where was their humanity when they did what they did too?
Right.
So we're supposed to still be in black blah, my mouth and went crazy on me.
Empathetic or
Empathetic, there you
sympathetic.
go. Sympathetic for people
Or
like
no, I
that?
think sympathetic.
Like
I no, because people like that they don't deserve sympathy. Period. If you can look at another human being and just think to yourself, yeah, I'm gonna kill that person. I want them dead. I don't want them to exist anymore. Your humanity's gone. Like I don't know what the fuck happened in your life to get you to that point, but get it back, or like some, or just it's just gonna be the old fuck around and find out.
yeah. And I
Which
and I
I mean,
get
sorry, go on.
no. It's just and I actually agree with you because it's just like we're supposed to just let these people just go around killing each other and then they just get a simple like you said, our taxpayer money is being spent on them just being somewhere for the rest of their life.
Right. And I hate that. Now, obviously, the government makes fucking money off of this, but it's like, dude, like it's this is a situation where we can't win. Like I know it says we the people, but this shit ain't we the people anymore. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
at this point, it's kind of just every man for himself. Which is why I kind of support why I'm such a big supporter of the Second Amendment, because it's you know somebody breaks in your house and they're looking to fuck you up. Reaching for the Glock's a lot quicker than dialing 911.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah.
You should have the right. You should be able to protect yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. You 100% should. And since neither politicians want to do anything about this crime, it's kind of on us to protect ourselves at this point. Because government ain't doing it. They're too fucking worried about their positions on power. And
Ooh,
I and this
boy.
and this is on both sides. I'm not saying this is a one-sided issue or not. This is a both sides issue.
Ooh, boy.
Because both sides, they have the power, but they don't want to do anything about it.
The question is though, is it just money or is it pure corruption?
Both. I would say, but like I'm sure there's a couple politicians, that want to do the right thing, but it's kind of like the, oh well, where's the good cops amongst these bad cops.
Yeah.
And it's just the good people are always going to get over talked by the bad people.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's it's absurd. It's 100% absurd.
Do you think they're gonna get rid of the Second Amendment?
They can they want another civil war,
Yeah.
because the people won't take it lying down. Like if they've been trying, but like, because the thing is that the reason why the Second Amendment was written was because our founding fathers understood the concept that, okay, we have all this power. You got to be careful in case one day somebody decides to take that power to an unconstitutional level,
Mm-hmm.
which is where the Second Amendment comes in, because it's to protect ourselves from enemies, foreign and domestic. So if we got to go toe to toe, um because if I remember correctly, the law, or like the politicians cannot use the military on U.S. citizens. plus even look at so let's say let's say Sleepy Joe went off the fucking handle. Let's say that.
That's an already.
And not saying he will, because we we all know he can't even find the fucking handle at this point. I don't think he knows what the handle is. That motherfucker's too worried about ice cream.
Lord.
I voted for him. I'm done voting.
Boy.
It's a losing game either way.
Do you feel like that the with the laws being put in for AR, they are trying to like slowly.
Oh, absolutely. They're because any gun law is unconstitutional. Period. Because we should have the same exact stuff that our military has. Which, which you can you can buy full auto ARs. You can even buy grenade launchers. But it's a lot of paperwork and that's a lot of money, and frankly, I don't have either one. But like I could, if I wanted to fill out all of the required paperwork, I could literally go buy an M203 underbarrel grenade launcher right now. And if I wanted to get the correct licenses to because for a civilian to own one of those, it has to be registered as what's called a destructive device,
Mhm.
which is you have to have some kind of federal permit that you have to get. And so you got to register that, and then if you do happen to buy, if you have that same kind of permit, or you have to get something, I can't remember. There's a lot of permits involved. It's a lot of hoops you got to fucking jump through.
And
But like even if, but like let's say I wanted to buy some, maybe I have land to which I can use grenades. I can purchase and use grenades on, because you can't do that if you have the correct paperwork and land and all of that.
yeah,
Um, but I could essentially buy grenades. But like let's say I buy 12 grenades. I have to register each and every single one of those grenades. Like I have to do paperwork for each individual grenade.
and all of them serial numbered and everything else. I'm guessing too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of paper.
But it's a lot of paperwork and a lot of money. And it's same thing with full auto ARs. You can buy a full auto AR, but you you have to have it registered, like fully and completely, because it's an NFA, or no, you have to have a federal license, I think it is, to have a full auto rifle or a full auto weapon. Which it's kind of hard to actually get a hold of one,
Oh,
or just
or a hold of the paperwork.
it's a pain in the ass, because you got to jump, because it's kind of like the explosive thing. You got to jump through a lot of fucking hoops, because people have this misconception where they think, oh, you can just buy a gun on the internet and have it shipped directly to your house. No, it's not how that works at all. Because there's one guy that tried to say that it was God, I can't remember after what shooting it was. My doggy is licking my hand. They're licking my hand. I love you. Um, but some guy tried saying that he bought the same rifle that one of the shooters did, and it was from like one of my personal favorite firearms companies, Daniel Defense. I fucking love them because I really want a Mark 18, because it's like my all-time favorite weapon, or like AR, because it's a short barreled rifle. But I'll get into that here in a second.
Okay.
But dude is like, oh, I just bought this gun. It was so simple to buy it online, and the rest of us are going, you're a fucking idiot. It's like, no, because that's not how it works. Because how it works is that if you buy any firearm, anything that's designated a firearm online, you have to pretty much email whoever, and you have to have it shipped to what's called to someone with an FFL, which is a federal firearms license, which means this business is able to transfer and sell firearms. So you can buy the gun and have it, because I've bought a rifle online. So that they'll ship that rifle to wherever the FFL is, and then they'll give you a call, like after they do some paperwork on their end to register it into their system, like, hey, your gun's here, come pick it up. And because you've already paid for the gun.
Yeah.
So you go into the store and you have to go and fill out what's called a 4473 form, which is, your background check. Which people think that there's no background checks. There's a fucking background check. There has to be a background check on every single firearm sold ever. There's like, because people try to say, oh, there's this big, gun show loophole, which is fucking asinine. It's stupid. What, baby? My fuzzy baby. My doggy wants attention and love. But no. So you got to go in, fill out the form. They got to run the background check on you. And like that paperwork is meticulous, because if you fuck up a spelling somewhere, or if you answer something incorrect, and they run that background check, and one of the questions that you answered incorrect comes up, and it's like, hey, this shit's wrong, they won't give you the gun.
Wow.
Period. Yeah. And they're just like, oh, tough shit, bitch.
It's a tough lot.
Yeah. Like, I've heard a lot of stories where people will deny selling a firearm to somebody because they'll seem like way too fucking sketch and whatever. But, does that mean that somebody with ill intent for a firearm can't get a gun? No, because there's always back alley deals and shit.
Yeah.
Like, because let's say we have an AR ban tomorrow. Let's say Biden snaps his finger like some kind of fucking Harry Potter wizard, and poof, tomorrow all like legally owned ARs are fucking gone. Because those are going to be the only ones that are going to be gone. Okay, well now, who's the only one that still has ARs?
Everybody who illegally got theirs.
Exactly. So it doesn't stop gun crimes. Now, of course, background checks, it's all good, fine, Danny, whatever. That works, I guess, for the most part. But just if people are going to do evil, they're going to find a way to do evil regardless, whether they have the legal means to or whatever. Because like the shooting last week, like I said, like all the guns were legally purchased. So they're like all of the gun laws that have been set in place that were in Tennessee didn't stop this.
No.
And people, can if imagine if we took all this money and legal fees and everything that we're spending on fighting for and against gun crimes, imagine if we put it into mental health care. Imagine if we put it into free health care and all of this. If somebody's struggling, they can get the help they need. Imagine if we put all the money into this. Do you think less mass shootings like this would happen?
That's actually a good question.
It's a very good question. It's a question I would like to see answered. But it's like I said before, no politician's gonna fucking do it. Because they can't agree on the reality of things. It's like you can say it's the AR's fault. I have a Glock 9. My Glock sits on my desk 24/7, unless it's on my hip. I have an AR just sitting. Do you want to know how many people they've shot?
0.
0. They've shot nobody. And just like the hundreds of millions of other guns that are out there, like not every gun has shot somebody. Not like every hammer has bludgeoned somebody to death. More people die every year from getting beat with your hands and fists than ARs.
I can believe that.
Yeah. Like it was either the ATF or the FBI that put out the numbers. But yeah, more people, more, or at least when it comes to gun related deaths, pistols have the highest. Pistols are about 10 times as high than ARs because
Isn't pistols easier to get to though? Too?
no, I mean, you still have to go through the same thing
Oh,
anytime you buy a gun.
okay.
Um,
I'm thinking there's different levels to it.
no, no, no. Any firearm that's not considered under the NFA or the National Firearms Act goes under the same deal. You go in a gun store and you be like, okay, I want that gun right there, and they're like, okay, well here, fill out this 4473 form. Let's get you your background check done. If everything comes back clean, you buy it, you're out the door. Unless in some places there's a waiting period, which is a fucking it's stupid. There's no point to a wait. It's like it's like they're gonna you ain't gonna stop a fucking psychopath with a time limit. Like the only okay, I the only way I could see it working is that if it gave the person enough time to realize, okay, I'm gonna end up doing this. I probably shouldn't do this. You know, maybe they have that quick moment of clarity, but you don't ever hear about that.
Oh,
Which I mean, granted, because I guess technically, I guess it's a moot point because you probably never fucking would hear of it.
but
Um, what?
so okay. So you feel like there to be stricter laws.
Not no, no, not stricter. That's already what they're trying to fucking have.
I mean, well, they're trying to outright just get rid of it. If we're gonna be honest. That,
Yeah,
that
or at least the Democrats are.
it's always the damn Democrats.
It's a lot of times, yeah. I mean, there's a couple Republicans that are
Yeah.
trying to push some anti-gun bullshit, and then the rest of us are going, "You fucking traitors." But you know, because I mean, this just all kind of goes back to what I said. It's like, you know, I don't ever blame an anti-gun person. I get where they're coming from. I understand their emotions. I understand that it's fucking hard to lose somebody.
Very much so.
Like as you know, like because I was going to be a dad once, and unfortunately, the mother decided that heroin was more important, and she OD'd and lost my son. But like, and that shit hurts. I mean, that still fucking guts me every single day. But I can't imagine, you know, raising, you know, a child, sending him to school one day, and then just one day, just some fucking lunatic, some piece of shit decides they want to have a bad fucking day and treat a school like it's a game of Call of Duty. And I can't imagine that kind of fucking pain. So you know, it's I get it, I understand it, but unfortunately, the reality of the situation is that we're not getting rid of guns is not the way to do it because you know, yeah, we can get rid of guns, but we're going to leave more families, more children vulnerable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Instead,
Like
it's
because like if somebody breaks into my house, I I'm putting on my Glock and I'm getting my AR. I'm getting my rifle and or if I'm having a good day or if I'm having a funny day, I'm going to break out my Lee Enfield and just put on like an old like World War II like British infantry helmet and just find them and tally ho, lads.
are you serious?
Dude, oh yeah. Yeah, I got a Lee Enfield. I fucking love that thing. I can't find any ammo for it though, but I really want to go shooting it. There's a storm brewing outside, is there? Yeah, there
Like,
sure as fuck is.
I don't know if we actually have that at we got a lot of shit at Winchester. I don't know if we have that though.
Oh, you work for Winchester?
Yeah,
Oh,
I,
they make good ammo.
they do.
But well, it's a specific cartridge that it's not necessarily produced as much as common rounds are these days because it's chambered in 303 British, which is kind of a pain in the ass round to find. You might be working with 308.
Three, yes, yes.
Yeah, but I can't put a 308 in 303. it don't work like that.
No, yeah, we got 308s, A1s, 3006s, uh, 0830s, I think they call 273s, 9 millimeters, 9 millimeter Lugers, 40,
Yeah,
48s.
yeah. Winchester makes some good shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's all government related too. That's the
Government
thing.
ammo.
Yeah,
Gotta love it.
military too.
Military grade.
Oh, and
That's
they
that's that's. I guess that's probably not necessarily the good stuff because if you know anything about our military, it's that when it comes to like arms and everything, they go with like the lowest bidder.
really,
Like the AR-15s we have are a lot better than the M4s they're issued. That's why like you'll see like a lot of I think either like sorry, I'm opening up like cookie dough bread bites here because I just had my pizza and I want delicious snack. Oh, that's why with like Rangers or Green Berets or Navy SEALs, you'll often see them with like one of the more popular ones is like the rifle I want the most. Like I said, it's a Daniel Defense Mark 18, but like they'll roll it because they'll buy their own equipment
yeah.
and they'll just kind of go from there. So they don't have to use an M4 or an M16.
Me personally, I'm a sniper rifle fan. I want a Beretta 50 cal. I really do.
Well, buddy, hope you got about 12 grand.
I know. Trust me. I know.
Well, you have fun with those ammo prices, bud, because that's like $5 a shot. Actually, hold on, let me. How much is 50 BMG?
I really just want to start a sniper collection. I really do.
Snipers are fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, this isn't good news. Looking, I just keep seeing like, oh, ammo.com. Let's see here. You can buy 100 rounds for about $350.
That's actually, boy, that ain't too bad. That's hollow tips or just regular?
Full metal jacket.
Full metal jacket?
Yeah,
That's not too bad.
it's you're it's a BMG. You don't need hollow tips.
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
Yeah. 10 rounds from a company called MagTech. 10 rounds is $35.
But we don't
PM.
make sniper rifle rounds. I
Say
don't.
what?
I said we don't make sniper rifle rounds. I don't think.
I don't think so. Well, it depends on what you want to consider sniper rifle because 30-06, 308. Um, did you say 338?
Do we make 338? No, 273.
273.
When? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's technically any round can be a sniper round, but the most common ones are like the 30-06s, the 308s, the 330 or like 338 Lapua. Your what you just said.
The 273.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Hold on.
I would think the 273 could pass for a sniper round. I would think
Yeah, it's a rifle cartridge. Okay, yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't see. I just learned something new. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, hell, you can even use 223 or 556 as a long range rifle round. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can.
Why would you say that?
It's because 223 556 is normally just used for like mid range. But if you're really wanting to reach out and touch somebody, you'd want to use like 308 or something. Like most AR-10s are chambered in 308.
That actually makes sense.
Yep. I really want an AR-10, but they're expensive, and I kind of don't like want to dump $1,000 into a gun right now.
Oh no, I don't blame you. But I really just want to start a sniper collection just to have them just to have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. But I know I got to get up, go get my gun permit, everything else. It's more so
Oh,
just
do you have to get a gun permit in your state?
last I checked, unless it changed. It's been a
Huh.
while since I really, really like just let me go do my
Yeah.
research into it.
Yeah. In Ohio, we don't need a permit.
Really?
Hell, we don't even need a permit to conceal carry. We have constitutional carry. Which Florida, I think, actually just passed a bill to allow constitutional carry. So you can carry without a permit.
That's wow.
No, I still carry with a permit.
Just
Like whenever people talk to me about concealed carrying, I'm like, yeah, we have constitutional carry, yeah, constitutional carry, and it's great, but I'd still recommend going through the classes and everything.
yeah. Okay. No, and that's fair. That's
Yeah,
very fair.
yeah.
'Cause you might actually learn something. Who knows? I
Trust me, there's so much that I didn't even know going into the gun world as much as I have, and just learning about everything from one of those classes, like just like what the fuck?
oh really?
Yeah, like one of the things is it's called state reciprocity or something along those lines. But basically, uh, most states, if you have a concealed carry permit, will recognize your state's permit, so you're allowed to carry in that other state.
And see, that's actually the other reason why I wanted a gun permit. That way I can like carry in case I do go to other states.
Yeah,
I get the like you said how you brought up the constitutional permit
yeah,
thing, but I will want one just for that. Like
it's
just
all good fun.
yeah, and,
I
and also
don't know. I just go on.
like you said, you might actually learn something from there.
Yeah.
I got all right. Let's do this
All right.
because I know you got a lot to say about this
Oh no.
lolicon.
Oh no. No. Ah.
I know you see the shit, and I know you shake
Yeah.
your head at
Yeah. I see it quite often. God, this is gonna get me fucking roasted on Twitter. Uh,
it.
I still I find it weird, but I'm okay with it because it's because the reality is that it's fictional. It's fake. It's lines on a piece of paper. I would rather somebody be spanking it to that to lines on a fucking piece of paper than to harm an actual child. You know what I mean? But it's like the minute you fucking harm you even remotely even decide to harm an actual child, I'm breaking out the wood chipper. You're going in feet first.
Wow, not dick first? I'm offended.
Well, I mean, you can't really go dick. I mean, I guess you can. You got to break him in half to do that. Oh, maybe I'll shoot him in the dick beforehand, but
Let's go worse. Shoot him in the balls first. One time.
what? One bullet for each nut.
Yep. I don't know a person alive that would survive that.
Yeah, but no, yeah, it's weird, but long as they ain't touching actual children, you do you, boo boo.
So here's my thing. Do you feel like, as far as like art and okay, let's go art versus like actual like movies and stuff like that, like the movie Cutie.
Oh
Do
God,
you feel like that should exist?
I I I don't think it should have existed because I remember seeing it when it was coming out, and that was
Drawn
no,
line.
I didn't. Yeah, that was. that wasn't drawing the line. That was you went so far over the fucking line that I'm popping around into my rifle real quick.
So see that's, and I think that's where my problem's at. It's like, will people sit there and say, "Well, that's just a movie"? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And it,
Yeah, but the difference is that those are actual real life children.
yeah,
Those are living, breathing humans, whereas lines on a piece of paper, like if it's obviously like an anime character, you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I mean, and I totally understand that, and
Yeah,
and I feel like, and I hate to put it like this, is like by allowing one, you allow your some of these people are deeming that okay too, and it's just like that's two separate things.
yeah. I mean, there's obviously a line that gets drawn or that needs to be drawn, but it's between fictional and nonfiction.
Yeah, or rather like
Because
action.
because like because let's keep it 100 here. Like porn's just an outlet.
Yeah,
Like let's keep it honest. Porn's an outlet. It's just what you want to look at. You can go look at. Whatever. But once the line between that outlet and reality start mixing, that's when it gets really fucking dangerous. And that's when I'm starting to wheel out old Chippy real quick.
and and I think that's what a lot of people are doing now. I
Yeah,
think,
there a lot of people are trying to equate you know lolly characters to real life children.
and they're really, and I feel like they're really like pushing the line. It's one of those cases
Yeah,
where
they are.
you give somebody an inch, and they're gonna push for the mile.
But yeah, I mean that's how most people. That's how like these newer generations are.
Hmm.
They're it's just biting the hand that feeds at this point.
Yeah, whereas back in the day, it was just like, well, one, the subject never even really came up because it was anime. Most people already knew, they already going great lengths anyway. They're
Yeah,
doing over the top stuff anyway. So most, especially with blood, monsters, tentacles,
yeah.
everything.
It's we a lot of us has just kind of become desensitized, I guess, at this point because like a lot of the shit that we see these days, ugh, my nose is super fucking itchy. That like we didn't necessarily have too much of, but just now, just so much of this fuck shit is just so commonplace that we're just thinking that it's normal when in reality it's not. I'm I mean, because it's like I said, like lolicon and all of that. Like I still think it's really fucking weird, but long as you ain't touching an actual child, I really couldn't give a fuck less.
Okay, so let me think on how to ask this thing. Okay, so do you feel like when cosplayers do it, they're promoting it?
Not at all, because it's still fictional and they're grown ass adults.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you because it's the whole thing where it's like because you'll even see like um like let's a good example is no not Uzaki-chan. Let's go with that.
Oh Lord.
Just because she's small and looks childish. Oh no, that must mean she's a child. No, no. It's like just shut the fuck up. It's like you don't get what you're talking. It's like just shut the fuck up. It's like it's a fictional character. They do not exist. They're not gonna fucking thank you for standing up for them. Like what makes this shit worse is when these people like will try to report or try to report these lolicons and whatever to like like the FBI or some shit. And what makes that awful is that the FBI has to use those fucking resources
Wait, people do
that
that?
they're yeah, oh yeah, people actually do that.
Okay.
And whenever they do that, they're taking away resources from helping an actor. They would rather stand up for a character that doesn't exist and will never thank them instead of helping out actual children.
That
And that's the thing that makes me fucking laugh because it's like the fuck are you actually doing for children? Like, period. Like, are you doing anything? Or are you just sitting there with your thumb up your ass and just trying to be some kind of fucking loser Twitter keyboard warrior freakazoid? Like like you can tell when a motherfucker hasn't been punched in the fucking face before, but they're like, this motherfucker need to get punched in the fucking face.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not really that big of a fan of Sammy Char's art, but I get where you're coming from.
yeah,
I just feel like
yeah.
I'm gonna keep my opinion on that
I,
myself.
I put it this way, the
No, it's not the
because
childlike stuff that I don't like. It has
yeah,
nothing to do with that.
yeah, like because the way I kind of think about this is like trying to say like video games cause IRL violence, which it don't.
No,
It never has. It's like, will this stuff, you know, create, actual pedophiles? No. Like, there's no linking between these two.
but they got a whole book published already as it is. Well, I'm not sure if it's still on Amazon, but it is. There's literally a whole book about pedophiles that's been
Well, the,
published. I'm
well
not
then,
joking.
well, do you know what the difference is then? It's because those people went after actual children. There's a line.
But they won't boycott that stuff like that though. That's what pissed me out. Like
I
you
don't know what you want me to,
like
just
like you said. It's like you said. They won't go after people who are going actually after children. You see what I mean?
yeah, yeah. They never do. It's the slacktivism, man.
Mm.
It's the armchair activists. The people that think that tapping on a fucking little digital keyboard onto some fucking app and they think, oh, I'm changing the world here, changing it for the good. It's like, no, you're just fucking retarded. Like, you're just dumb as fuck.
All right.
It's
I got another question for you.
yes. I mean, I'm fucking digging this hole deeper at this point, bud.
Said no turning back now. Oh
So
boy.
pretty sure I've already pissed off a couple of the fucking people that are gonna watch this at some point.
All right. You going to kick streaming?
I'm not gonna lie. I might look into it. I might actually look into it because I've been hearing decent things, but I'm gonna wait until I can formulate my own opinion on it because that's what a fucking sane person does.
Wait, we have sane people in 2023?
Fuck no. I think it's just me, honestly, at this point.
Lord. Mm-mm. So, I mean, everybody talking about Twitch is like on the decline. I really don't know because I don't stream there anymore. I have the word
Yeah,
Twitch blocked and everything else.
yeah,
So, like, if y'all don't tell me, I don't see it, I don't really know.
yeah.
What do you feel like needs to change overall as far as
Uh,
content creating goes? If you think that would probably make it better.
honestly, I couldn't even say at this point because I mean I haven't streamed in a couple months because of everything going on, and I don't know, I was I was never necessarily completely invested, like being one of the people like, oh, I have to stream on Twitch, I have to stream on it. It's the only stream. No, like because I do it just because it's simple for me. It's it's what I started doing, and it's could I find more success probably streaming on YouTube or on Kick? Yeah, probably. I honestly probably could, but would I? I don't know.
Why do you think VTubers get a lot of hate?
Because people are fucking jackasses that don't know because parents never fucking told them no a day in their life. Dude, no, because if you've seen some of these fucking losers that will blow anything and everything out of proportion. It's like, dude, go fucking touch some grass or get laid or something. Like, because you're spending way too much time on the fucking internet to be this fucking salty.
I
Like, especially when they dig up shit from like years back. I mean, fuck it. Dude, these fucking losers are trying to cancel Mr. Beast. All right, like this motherfucker paid for like 1,000 people's eye surgeries, and they're trying to say, "Oh, he's ableist." Like, the fuck out of here, dude.
yeah, still don't
Like it's because it's my favorite term that I heard, and it's just Twitter freaks, and that's the best way to fucking describe these losers.
why everybody gotta be losers, bro?
Because they are 100 Riddler. They are 100% fucking losers. If if they live their life just fucking just hating on people, they say something in a weird way, and they're like, oh, we gotta cancel this person. We gotta do something about this person. We gotta get rid of them. This company. Why do you still have this? Like, shut the fuck up, loser. It's like, go touch grass. Go fucking go outside. They, go into the sunshine. Take in some vitamin D. You probably fucking need it. You pasty fuck. Their skin's probably so fucking pearlescent at this point. I pretty sure if they crack their knuckles, they'd start fucking glowing like glow sticks. I know because I'm one of them.
I'm at the point really. I'm just gonna start asking people, when the last time you had sex?
Yeah, right. If ever, like it's because it's like, oh god, it's like the Silver Veil thing, and people were fucking up in arms because she was playing Hogwarts Legacy, trying to cancel her, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. like
Did she actually end
like
up graduating?
no, she did not. Pikami did though.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the one I meant. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Um which I I don't know if it was because of she was wanting to play Hogwarts Legacy or what, but that's still fucking dumb. But honestly, I think it's either she kind of got tired of being a VTuber or she wanted to join a different company.
Hmm.
Which I would say it's probably because she wanted to join a different company. Because I feel like um she's probably going to debut under a different VTuber, maybe, hopefully, because she is such a great fucking streamer, dude.
I heard. I heard. I heard nothing but good things about
She just she was our favorite tea kettle, and we all loved her.
him.
But
That's why I didn't blame that y'all outraging about her
you're right,
graduating.
yeah,
Like, like I just don't get this whole mob thing and just making people do.
it's because they're fucking losers. The losers just stick with their other losers. Simple as that.
It's 2023, man.
It's a fucking wild time. This is what happens when fucking parents don't beat their fucking kids hard enough. You got these fucking brain dead retards running on the Bird app thinking typing on a digital keyboard is gonna change the world. Guess what? Fucking not, dumbass. It's like, congrats, you have done nothing but waste about 30 seconds of your time. And God help you if you made a fucking thread.
So here's my thing. Like, as far as your own personal VTuber, which you are on full display right now,
Yes.
do you plan to do extra stuff with yours eventually?
Yeah, eventually. Just if I can become more consistent and everything, yeah, I would like to do more with this model. Maybe get a higher res version or a really good version made, and I just kind of invest into it a bit more.
Yeah.
But just kind of as of right now, that's just kind of hard for me to go out and do.
I mean, you even doing where you're at now is progress. You probably told yourself you didn't think you was even going to do that.
No, on it. Okay, so trade secret. It's not really much of a secret. Anybody can fucking do this. Like because this model right here,
Mm-hmm.
it's just I got it from like there's an app you can download off of Steam, and you can create it. Like my beanie on my head, I made that myself. I had to do that myself.
You actually do not have a beanie on your head right now.
I do.
It is not showing.
Oh, it's not.
No,
It's blue.
no.
Oh,
I see all your hair. That's serious.
oh. Well, that's weird. Huh?
And you said it's on Steam.
Yeah.
Oh, give me the link to
I
that.
just
Because I know somebody that wants to make a VTuber. Not joke.
yeah, but it's very simple to do, and then there's some free software that you can use to make it move around and track and everything.
Oh, really?
Like yeah, because this one I'm using now is one of the free ones, and it works pretty well. It's called Vroid Studio.
Yeah. Send me the link to those programs.
Well, it's not necessarily a link. It's just, you can just find it on Steam.
Oh, all of it's on Steam?
Yeah.
Okay, well, just send me the names of them, and then I can
Okay.
send them to her because she
Okay.
make a VTuber. Like, dead serious. Like,
Well, the options are limited. Like, I mean, you can buy. There's a website called Booth that you can find like clothing and accessories.
mhm.
But I personally got lucky, and Vroid Studio actually had most of the clothing that I was wanting anyway, which was kind of like this whole blazer and like kind of like high school uniform, like Japanese high school uniform style.
Yeah. No, and
Um,
that's fine. If you're
yeah.
happy with it, that's all
Oh
that
yeah.
matters, bro.
Oh yeah. But no, maybe down the line, if like I said, if I can stay consistent and everything, I'd like to, but it just I'm kind of just trying to focus on what I can right now, which is like trying to take care of all my finances and get everything squared away.
No, and that's totally understandable. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah.
though. I like the those VTubers who somehow got dual disc on them and shit. That shit's cool. I like that shit. I don't know how
Yeah,
you
I
do it.
there's a lot of cool shit you can do. Like a lot. Uh but I mean there's always like the distinctive difference between like a 3D VTuber like I am and just a 2D VTuber like most VTubers are these days.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean I'd like to be, but like with the 2D VTubing to have a custom one, like you gotta pay a lot. I mean a lot.
What's the difference?
Um 3D is like I can like I like you can see me like I have a 3D character.
Yeah.
2D is that there's minimal kind of like movement, but there's a lot more expressionism into them.
Okay.
Yeah,
That wow. That
like you can go watch like Iron Mouse or like I think Silver Veil. I think she's 2D.
I'm not,
Just a lot of those V Shoujo girls and all of them, I think they're all 2D VTubers because that's kind of like the creme de la creme, I guess, of VTubing. Whereas kind of like the 3D is just it's a lot easier to make and do. I know it's kind of weird.
yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like you telling me that, and I'm thinking like, why wouldn't
I
three?
mean, or I might have it backwards. I don't know. My brain's just kind of like my brain's kind of turned off.
Okay. No, no, and that
I'm dumb.
that
That's why I have dumb VTuber in my name on Twitter, so that works out.
you is fucking silly, man.
You can't tell me you've never seen that
I haven't seen her name
uh,
listed at that. I promise you I haven't.
on
You
the
don't be on
tweeters. What?
you don't be on Twitter like that.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
Dead serious, man. I'm just glad I was able to actually get you to actually do this.
Yeah.
You and Roland is the main two. I had them to pull you damn legs to get y'all to do this. Mm-mm.
I did it though, and here I am in all of my dumbness and baseness.
Mm-mm. Y'all, with that in mind, where can they check you out at, Waffle? Even though you
In
have it listed as your
yeah,
background.
right here, right there. You see this? You see this stuff right here, right there, right there. Put those in.
He
Put
ain't no
those in.
damn good. He is no damn good.
Right to the euro. Just smack him right in there.
The links to check him out will be in the description as always, y'all. This is That One Waffle. It's that Waffle. Dumb VTuber. Anime Waffle.
Follow me for more dumb shit on Twitter. Because I just shit post on there now.
Bro,
Also I kind of give updates whenever I'm gonna like stream or whatever.
totally. Check him
Yeah.
out. He plays Dead by Daylight, Phase, Phobia.
Not anymore. I don't.
Oh
I
well.
quit playing Dead by Daylight.
Oh, you finally quit?
Yeah, they're kind of running that shit into the ground, and it kind of makes me sad.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Do I even want to
It,
know?
uh, it's getting worse. It's so bad that a lot of Dead by Daylight content creators I watch, they're moving on to other stuff.
Now we speaking on like gameplay wise, right?
Yeah.
Which side is it leaning more towards now?
What do you mean?
Like killer or survivor?
Oh, like both sides, bud. Yeah. It's not looking good for old Dead by Daylight.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
that's a different story for a different day.
yeah, very much so. Yup. That's Waffle. I'm Riddler. This is another
Right there.
Coffee and Conversation podcast for y'all. Y'all take care of each other. Stay out of bad trouble. Good trouble is okay. And remember, y'all, be sure to always take care of each other. If you want to be on the podcast, do send me a message and let me know. Also, be sure to check out Waffle when he is
Yeah.
actually streaming.
Oh yeah. Or just on Twitter in general.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That too. That too. We out of here, y'all.
Later.
Later.